Hey there and welcome to today's yoga flow. Today we're going to do a full body yoga flow. So when you're ready, coming onto your mat, staying in your cross-legged pose if this feels comfortable for you, or coming to sit on your feet, coming onto your knees and sitting on your feet like so. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears, close down your eyes. Resting your hands on your legs, maybe your palms are facing up towards the sky. And just begin to breathe in and out through your nose. Bringing your inhale even in length with your exhale. Relaxing your jaw. Taking this moment to arrive on your mat. Checking in, noticing how your body's feeling. Tuning into your sensations. And when you're ready, dropping your chin to your chest, coming around on the right hand side, around in circular motions in one direction. Nice slow movements, there's no rush. And then maybe going around in the opposite direction. Coming back to center, maybe doing a few shoulder rolls in one direction. And then maybe going in the opposite direction. And when you're ready, inhale, reach your arms up. Interlacing your hands together, push your palms up towards the sky, facing the sky here. Imagine you're growing nice and tall, just breathing. And just maybe do some spinal rolls here in circular motions in one direction. Noticing how that feels in your spine. Imagine your hands are drawing a circle on the top. Flowing with your breath, nice slow movements. And then go around maybe in the opposite direction. Imagine your stomach is kind of like a washing machine. Just noticing how it feels in your spine. And when you're ready, come back to center. Exhale, release your hands, bending your elbows, pushing your chest forward, coming into a cactus. Inhale to reach your arms up. Exhale, arms come to cactus. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms to cactus. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, hands to cactus. Repeating this 4 more times at your own pace. Flowing with your breath. And when you're ready, bringing your hands down onto the mat. If you're in your cross-legged pose, please come into your kneeling now. And when you're ready, we're going to bring our left hand behind us and inhale, reaching that right arm up, pushing up into our hips, coming up onto our knees, coming into our half camel, gazing over our left shoulder. Exhale to lower. Inhale to come over to the opposite side, so right hand comes behind you. Inhale, reach that left arm up, pushing your hips up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, coming over onto the opposite side. Pushing your hips forward. Exhale to lower. Inhale to come over onto the right hand side. Exhale to lower. Inhale, opposite side. Exhale to lower. Inhale to come up on the right hand side. Exhale to lower. Repeating this 2 more times on each side. Noticing how it feels in your hips. And when you're ready, coming onto your all fours. So wrists come in line with your shoulders. Knees come in line with your hips. Walking your hands out in front of you here. Lowering your heart space down onto the mat. Lowering your forehead to rest on the mat. Or your chin, or if your head is elevated, that's okay. Just taking 4 breaths here in this pose. Noticing how it feels in your shoulders. Noticing how it feels in your upper back. On every exhale, just releasing any tension you may be feeling. And when you're ready, walking your hands back up into tabletop. Tucking your toes, lifting your knees, stepping back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out in your downward facing dog for a breath. So you're pushing up nice and strong to your hands. Bum is lifted towards the sky. Pedal out here for a breath. And when you're ready, inhale, reach that right leg up into 3-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, coming onto the inner part of the edge of your left foot. Step that right foot out. Inhale, reaching up into your starfish pose here. Breathing here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. And when you're ready, bending that right knee. Bringing that right knee down. And coming up, inhaling into your side plank. Breathing here for a breath. When you're ready, bending that left knee. Grabbing that left foot with the left hand. Inhale, opening your heart space here. Breathing for 2 breaths. When you're ready, slowly releasing that left foot back down onto the mat. Come back with that left hand onto the mat. Stepping back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out here in your downward facing dog for a breath. Inhale, reach that right leg up into 3-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, bring that right leg in between your hands in front. Inhale, reaching your arms up into your high lunge. Breathing here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale, dropping that left foot down into a 45-degree angle. Bending in that right knee still. Opening your arms out to the long edge of the mat. Breathing here in your warrior 2 for a breath. Inhale. And exhale, taking another breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Straightening that right leg out. Coming into your triangle pose. So reaching your right hand down your right leg. Inhale, reaching that left arm up. Gazing towards the sky or gazing down at a non-moving point on the mat. Breathing here for 2 breaths. Making sure your arms are nice and in line with each other. And when you're ready, bending back into your right knee, coming back to warrior 2. Staying here for a breath. And when you're ready, slowly coming back to your high lunge, so rotating back on those left toes to face the short edge of the mat, facing with your hips to the short edge. Exhale, lowering your hands down onto the mat. Step back with that right foot to meet the left. Pedal out here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach your left leg up into a three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, coming onto the inner part of your right leg. Stepping that left foot out to the right hand side. Coming to put your weight into your left hand. Inhale, reach that right arm up, coming into your pose here. And when you're ready, bending that left knee, coming to your side plank. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Breathe in here for 2 breaths. And when you're ready, option to stay here or option to bend that right knee. Grab that right foot with the right hand. Opening your heart space here on the right hand side. Staying here for 2 breaths. Focusing at a non-moving point on the mat. Breathe in. And when you're ready, slowly releasing that right foot back down onto the mat. Coming back with that right hand. Stepping back into your downward facing dog. Pedal out here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach that left leg up into a three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, bringing that left leg in between your hands. Inhale, reaching up into your high lunge. Exhale, dropping that right leg into a 45-degree angle. Bringing your hips to face the long edge of the mat. Opening out with your arms in parallel with each other. Bend, keeping that bend in your left leg here. Breathe in here for 2 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. When you're ready, straightening that left leg out, coming down with that left hand on the left leg. Inhale, reach that right arm up, gazing towards the sky here, taking 2 breaths here, or gazing at a non-moving point on the mat. Bending back into that left knee, coming back into your warrior 2. Rotating those right toes to face the short edge of the mat on front. Inhale, reaching your arms back up into your high lunge. Exhale, lowering your hands down onto the mat. Step back with that left foot to meet the right. Pedal out in your downward facing dog for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Stepping with that right foot up to meet the right hand, the left foot up to meet the left hand. Inhale, reaching up, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, coming all the way up, standing vertebra by vertebra. Your head comes up last. Come with your feet hip width distance apart, arms extended alongside your body, shoulders down away from your ears. Your palm is facing forward and you're facing forward. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, stepping back with that left foot, the right foot to meet it, coming into your plank pose here. Your back and your bum and legs are in a nice straight line. Exhale, lower down knees, chest and chin. Inhale, pushing up through your hands, lifting your legs off the mat, pushing it up into your feet, coming into your upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Pedal out in your downward facing dog for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rolling your spine into your plank. Lowering down nice and slowly onto the mat. Coming out on your forearms here, coming into your Sphinx pose. Breathing in your Sphinx pose for 2 breaths. And when you're ready, lowering your heart space down onto the mat. Extend that left arm out to the side. Bending that right knee, pushing into that right hand, coming into nice shoulder stretch here. Breathing here for 3 breaths. Coming back onto your belly. Extend that right hand out to the right hand side this time. Bending that left knee, pushing into that left hand, bringing that left foot over the right leg. Breathing here for 3 breaths on this side. When you're ready, coming back onto the center, coming onto your back here. Bending your knees here, bringing your knees in line with your heels. Bringing that right foot over the left. Inhale to interlace your hands behind your left leg and drawing your left leg in towards your chest. Breathing here, feeling this on your right glute. If this feels too much for you, you can come back, lowering that left foot back down onto the mat and just applying some pressure with that right hand on your right leg. Taking 3 breaths here. And when you're ready, exhale, lowering that left foot back down onto the mat. This time bringing that left foot over the right leg. Maybe applying some pressure with that left hand on your left leg. Or interlacing your hands behind your right leg and drawing that right leg in towards your chest. And breathing here for 3 breaths. And when you're ready, exhale, releasing that right foot down onto the mat, releasing your left leg, hugging your knees in towards your chest here, rocking from side to side maybe expressing some gratitude today for showing up on your mat, giving yourself a nice hug here. And when you're ready, grabbing your feet with your hands, drawing your feet down towards the mat, coming into your happy baby pose here. Breathing here for 4 breaths. On every exhale, just releasing any tension you may be storing in your hip joints. This is where our body likes to store a lot of our stress. On every exhale, just releasing that stress. And when you're ready, you're extending your legs down onto the mat. Allow your feet to drop out to the side. Extend your arms alongside your body. Palms facing up towards the sky. Release any controlled breath you may have had. Just allow your body to breathe freely now. Sit back and observe and noticing how your body feels. Tuning into your sensations. Noticing what's happening. staying in this moment of stillness. But if any thoughts begin to pop into your head, just letting them come up and just not giving them any attention. And they'll slowly disappear. Stay in here for as long as you want. But when you're ready, you can slowly come up to sitting. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. It'll help my channel grow more than you know. Thank you. Namaste. I hope you have a lovely day.